Hello. Filipino lives are connected to the ocean. Its productivity is considered important to about 50 million people who depend on it for food, livelihood, clean air, and relaxation. Like from this great sunset I witnessed in the Dinuan Island, Negros Occidental. Looking at the ocean surface, one would not think of the challenges it faces underneath its pristine beauty, which would most certainly include plastic pollution. In a commissioned study by the Worldwide Fund for Nature, it was found that Philippines consume about 2,150,000 tons of plastics, wherein only 9% are recycled and 35% leaks into the open environment like rivers and oceans. The Philippines in 2015 has also been identified as the third largest ocean plastic polluter in the world. And if things continue as they are, it has been estimated that there will be more plastics than fish in the ocean by 2050. And this is alarming because it does not only apply in the Philippines but to the entire world. And it brings me back to how the ocean is connected to Filipino life. Without its productivity, we are and will be affected. This emphasizes then that plastic pollution is a threat to all species, including humans. How did we respond? WWF launched the No Plastics in Nature initiative that aims to stop plastic waste leakage into nature by 2030 through elimination of unnecessary plastics, doubling reuse, recycling, and recovery, and ensuring that the remaining plastic is sourced responsibly. It is a systemic, comprehensive, and multi-stakeholder approach wherein we advocate to policymakers, work for circular business models, innovate solutions with cities and communities, and mobilize individual action. Achieving this vision of no plastics in nature by 2030, environmental education has been a key approach in pushing for stakeholder accountability and action, facilitating public consultations with legislators, civil society members, and businesses has led to the completion of the Extended Producer Responsibility or EPR, or when the polluter pays, and in that particular scheme, assessment study in the Philippines, and national support for the Global Treaty on Marine Plastic Pollution, which both took into account inputs from stakeholders. These policies, when ratified, will influence change not just in the Philippines, but at the regional level, at the global level, to better address plastic pollution. EE has also been instrumental in determining unnecessary plastics that businesses can eliminate and establishing ways to make their business circular. And this have actually resulted to at least 20 corporate partners, all eager and inspired to be part of the Plastic Action Initiative. EE has also facilitated a collaborative and more civically engaged communities in our existing five plastic smart cities. Grassroots level approach in innovating appropriate solutions and best practices have helped in developing at least five entrepreneurial solutions, updating plastics data for partner cities, and improving their waste reduction and management systems. All these initiatives aim to stop at the city's plastic waste leakage by 2030. Increasing public participation in generating data and implementing actions have also resulted in an active community of individuals conversing about plastic pollution, its impacts, and initiatives that they can do. Trained youth leaders have started to change their attitude towards waste reduction and management, that they are now leading actions and influencing their peers on how they can contribute in addressing plastic pollution. EES has indeed been a key approach in achieving WWF and hopefully our shared vision of no plastics in nature by 2030. Now, I would like to take this opportunity to be able to collaborate with you on the following. If you are working with policymakers, let us work together in advocating for our country's support in the global treaty of plastic pollution and extended producer responsibility. If you are working with businesses, let us share tools and guidelines to help them transition into circular models. If you are working with cities and communities, I invite you to share best practices in the Plastic Smart Cities platform and with me, of course, so we can adopt these solutions in our partner communities. Please also share with us ways on how to better educate in digital platforms. And also, I encourage you to sign the, and share the plastic petition to help us lobby the global treaty on marine plastic pollution. And of course, let us discuss on other potential partnerships in addressing this environmental issue. And with that, thank you for listening, and I look forward to talking with you or discussing with you on how we can collaborate for a plastic-free nature. I'm Zarina Constantino from the Philippines. Thank you.